Hello, everybody. How are you guys? I hope you guys are good. I hope you're having a good day or night, depending on where you are. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you're new and this is your first time here, welcome. If you're returning, glad you guys are back. All right. So, as we are seeing more and more of, this is happening more and more. You have an autistic child, you have an unstable step parent. Now that could be, I mean, they seem to have, it's either emotional instability or mental instability or some type of issue, and it's always a recipe for disaster. Always seems to end in tragedy, and we're hearing more and more of this every day. It's very important to know and be very careful of who you have around your children, who you leave your children in the care of. All right, so a horrific tragedy has shaken the Las Vegas community as 3-year-old Journey Ross was brutally murdered while in the care of her father's girlfriend, 41-year-old Marquetta Phillips. The child's mother, Phelan Whitson, said she had no knowledge of Phillips' existence, let alone that her daughter had been left in her care. So not only did mom not know about the girlfriend, but the mom had no idea, obviously, that, the father was leaving his 3-year-old daughter in her care. Journey's father, Jeremy Ross, had left his daughter with Phillips while he went to work. Upon returning home early in the morning, he discovered Phillips in the kitchen covered in blood, surrounded by knives. Rushing to Journey's bedroom, he found his daughter unresponsive with multiple stab wounds. She was later pronounced dead at a local hospital. Now, Journey is a 3-year-old non-verbal autistic child, 3 years old. Investigators discovered disturbing messages written in blood on the apartment walls, including one that read, "Everybody who played me is cursed." And here is Journey Ross. Phillips admitted to the stabbing, stating that she snapped in an act of revenge against Jeremy Ross. She was arrested nearby and has been charged with open murder. Phillips is being held without bail, with her next court appearance scheduled for April 1st. The heartbreaking case took an even more emotional turn during a court hearing where Journey's grieving father hugged Phelan Whitson, her mother, and repeatedly apologized for putting their daughter in harm's way. Whitson, still reeling from the shock, made an impassionate plea to other parents. Men, please be aware of who you keep around your children. That goes for all parents. Jeremy Ross described Journey as a loving and nonverbal child on the autism spectrum who communicated through music and sign language. Struggling to come to terms with the gruesome crime, he recounted his final moments before leaving his daughter with Phillips, stating that nothing seemed out of the ordinary. Authorities detailed a crime scene filled with chilling evidence, including 3 sheets of paper with notes written in red marker and multiple weapons found near the victim. One of the notes read, "See what happens when you blank with people's lives? Now we both have nothing." The Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department is continuing its investigation. Meanwhile, Journey's devastated family and community mourn the loss of a young life cut tragically short.
I'm sorry. So I should never ever had a.
Jeremy Ross apologizing to Phelan Whitson for exposing their 3-year-old daughter, Journey, who they shared custody of.
She was on the spectrum, so she was nonverbal, but but she communicated through music and she communicated through sign language.
To a woman who police say ended her life.
Why is this world so evil? She took my baby.
41-year-old Marquetta Phillips charged with the little girl's murder. Ross for the past
Sorry.
year. Jeremy Ross apologizing to Phelan Whitson for exposing their 3-year-old daughter, Journey, who they shared custody of.
She was on the spectrum, so she was nonverbal, but she communicated through music and she communicated through sign language.
To a woman who police say ended her life.
Why is this world so evil? She took my baby.
41-year-old Marquetta Phillips charged with the little girl's murder.
Okay, hold on a second. We got to move over here. Sorry about that. That video cut out, so I have to move over to this other video so you can see what's going on.
Through sign language.
To a woman who police say ended her life.
Why is this world so evil? She took my baby.
41-year-old Marquetta Phillips charged with the little girl's murder. Ross says he and Phillips were in a romantic relationship on and off for the past year, a relationship he failed to disclose to Fallon.
I can't see her grow up into the woman I knew she was going to be because of a woman I didn't even know.
She been staying with me for a year, you know. She watched Journey numerous of times and stuff, but I guess I didn't know she was a crazy case.
On Wednesday, he left Journey in Phillips' care at the apartment because he had to work.
I'll say, okay, here's the milk. The food is right here. Everything, no arguments, no nothing, you know. Everything was good.
But when he got home at 3:30, he walked into a nightmare.
I see some knives around here and stuff, you know. So I see blood on the knives. I'm like, there's some blood. So I instantly run, checking my baby girl.
Metro released this arrest report detailing the crime scene. Detectives located multiple kitchen knives and a pair of scissors. 3 sheets of paper with notes in red marker were on the floor with the words, "See what happens when you blank with people's lives? Now we both have nothing." Written on a wall in the bedroom in blood, the words, "Everybody that played me is cursed." Ross called police, but there was nothing more he could do for their daughter, who had been stabbed multiple times. The gruesome scene replaying over and over again in his mind.
She was defenseless. She didn't deserve none of this. I wake up, I look for my baby. I'm still looking for my baby.
Three years old, and her life was cut short by someone who had no business being around children. Clearly an unstable. He said they were together for a year. Clearly an unstable step parent for your child. Journei Ross, 3 years old, non-verbal, autistic. She communicated through music and sign language. And this lunatic ended her life. Careful who you let around your kids. All right, let me hear your thoughts down in the comment section below. I love you guys. Stay strong, stay healthy, stay safe. Keep asking those hard questions. Keep spreading that light. And I'll see you all next time.